This is FIBA Podcast. Thank you for joining us in our morning daily devotion.
Failing the integrity checks has consequences. The consequences are such that in failing those tests and checks that come in our life, we begin to stagnate. We do not learn to grow. We are not understanding God's nature. God's character is not being formed in us. And in the process, we become stumbling blocks and hindrances in the lives of others around us. Now, we can be involved in a lot of Christian activity, in a lot of Christian ministry, but personally, we may be living in stagnation and living in state of spiritual chaos and spiritual death. But God is concerned about every one of us. God does not want any one of us to stagnate, and so God in His mercy comes into our lives and He revives us. He regenerates us, and He wants us to keep growing and learning about His character and His nature. But the problem is that we get revived, we get regenerated, we start our journey again, but sadly we keep failing again. We keep missing our integrity checks. So this becomes a cycle of getting up, learning, growing, and once again falling. God does not want us to be in this cycle, but rather God wants us to be in a cycle of maturity. From one integrity check which we have passed to move to the next integrity check where we can pass and continuously keep growing and learning our lessons so that we can mature with God. Friends, where are you today in your life journey? Are you going through a cycle where you're repeatedly getting up, falling, getting up and moving on? Or are you in the cycle of maturing from one integrity check to the next integrity check? My prayer for every one of us is that we will be part of a maturity cycle, not a stagnation cycle. Maturity cycle is what God has made available for every child of God, that we can keep moving on from one level of victory to the next level of victory. Let us not get caught in our failures and repeatedly disappoint God and in the process cause so much of damage and so much of chaos to our situations and circumstances around us. I want to quote Andrew Murray. He said, "He brought me here. It is by His will I am in this difficult place. In that fact I will rest. He will keep me here in His love and give me grace to behave as His child. Then He will make the trial a blessing, teaching me the lessons He intends me to learn. In His good time, He will bring me out again. How and when He knows. So let me say, I am here by God's appointment, in His keeping, under His training, for His time." Let me quote that last statement again. So let me say, I am here by God's appointment, in His keeping, under His training, for His time.
Dear listener, we are here to stand with you in your time of need. We want to pray with you and for your prayer request. Do you need someone to talk to? We are here for you. Call us or send a message at +91 636 425 2164 +91 636 425 2164. God bless you.